Before we begin, if you connect with stories like this, please subscribe to the channel. It helps these real, painful stories reach people who might need them. And when this ends, I'd really like to hear your thoughts in the comments. The first thing I noticed on my son's 12th birthday wasn't the cake or the presents. It was the silence. No buzzing phone. No family group chat blowing up with emojis. No happy birthday, buddy. From his grandparents, his aunt, his cousins, people who never missed a chance to be loud about family. At 8:12 a.m. my phone was still empty. I stood in the kitchen holding a mug of coffee that had already gone cold, staring at the screen like maybe it was broken. My son Ethan sat at the table swinging his legs, trying to look excited, trying not to notice. "Did Grandma text yet?" he asked, too casually. "Not yet," I said, forcing a smile. "They probably will soon." But something felt wrong. Deeply wrong. The night before, my wife Claire had said she needed to step out early for a work thing. She'd been vague, too vague, but I didn't push. We'd been doing that lately. Avoiding questions. Avoiding friction. I told myself I was being supportive. Now I wondered if I'd just been blind. By noon, still nothing. No calls. No messages. No excuses. I texted my mom first. "Hey, everything okay? It's Ethan's birthday today." The message showed delivered. Then read. No reply. I told myself not to spiral. People get busy. Phones die. But my chest felt tight, and the house felt too quiet, like it knew something I didn't. At 2:37 p.m. I finally got a text. From my cousin Mark. "You okay?" That was it. I typed back, "Why?" 3 dots appeared. Disappeared. Then, "Didn't know how to tell you. I thought you were with them." My heart started pounding. "With who?" I wrote. A full minute passed before the reply came in. "The family. Vegas. They posted pics this morning." I sat down hard on the couch. The room tilted slightly like I'd stood up too fast. Vegas. On my son's birthday. I opened Instagram with shaking hands. There it was. A story from my sister. Neon lights. Casino floor. Champagne glasses clinking. My parents in the background smiling like teenagers on vacation. Posted 5 hours ago. I scrolled. More stories. Hotel suite. Poolside selfies. A caption that read, "Much needed family time, Red Heart." Family. I looked at the date on the screen just to make sure I wasn't losing my mind. It was today. I felt something hot rise behind my eyes, but I swallowed it down. Ethan was in the other room, building something with Legos, humming to himself. He hadn't seen it yet. I wasn't sure how long I sat there before my phone buzzed again. This time it was Claire. "Boarding now. Talk later." Boarding. My fingers felt numb as I typed back. "Where are you?" The reply came almost instantly. "Vegas." No explanation. No apology. Just that one word. I stared at it, my ears ringing. The pieces clicked together in a way that made my stomach churn. The early work trip. The secrecy. The silence from everyone else. They hadn't forgotten my son's birthday. They'd chosen to ignore it. I didn't confront her right away. I didn't want to explode over text. I waited. Took Ethan out for pizza. Let him pick dessert. We laughed. I sang to him while the staff awkwardly clapped along. He deserved that much, at least. That night, after he fell asleep, I went back to the photos. Zoomed in. Looked closer. Claire wasn't just there. She was right beside my sister. Arm around her waist. Matching drinks. Matching smiles. Like this had been planned for a while. A memory surfaced 3 weeks earlier. A hushed phone call Claire had taken in the garage. My sister suddenly being busy whenever I suggested coming over. My mom dodging questions about birthday plans. I felt it then. That sense of being gently pushed out of my own life. I just refused to believe it meant this. When Claire came home 2 days later, she smelled like hotel soap and unfamiliar perfume. She dropped her bag by the door and said, "We need to talk." Like she was the one bracing herself. "Did you know it was Ethan's birthday?" I asked. She hesitated. Just long enough. "Yes." "Then why?" My voice cracked despite my best effort. "Why not even one text?" She rubbed her face, exhausted. "It wasn't about him." That hurt more than if she'd yelled. She explained it like it was reasonable. That the trip had been planned for months. That it was supposed to be adults only. That my sister thought it would be awkward with me there. That my parents didn't want drama. And I just went along with it, she said quietly. I laughed then. A short broken sound. You went along with erasing your husband and ignoring your kid? It was complicated, she said. I didn't want to fight. I looked at her and realized something terrifying. She hadn't chosen Vegas over us. She'd chosen not choosing. The fallout was slow and ugly. Awkward apologies from family members who insisted they meant to text. My mom crying, saying she didn't think I'd take it so hard. My sister avoiding eye contact altogether. None of it fixed what broke that day. Trust doesn't shatter loudly. Sometimes it just disappears, like air leaking out of a tire until one day you're riding on the rim. The turning point came a week later when Ethan asked me, "Did I do something wrong? Is that why they didn't come?" I pulled him into a hug so tight he squeaked. "No," I whispered. "Never you." That was when I knew I couldn't keep pretending this was just a misunderstanding. I didn't scream. I didn't threaten. I told Claire I needed space. Real space. To decide if I could stay in a marriage where silence was easier than loyalty. I don't know yet how this ends. Some days we talk. Some days we don't. But I do know this. Anyone who can look at a child on their birthday and choose convenience over kindness doesn't get to decide my worth, or his. I'm rebuilding slowly, focusing on showing my son what it looks like to stand up quietly, firmly, without cruelty. If this story resonated with you, please subscribe to the channel. And tell me in the comments, what would you have done in my place? Your perspective matters more than you think.